this side Anshuman Rao and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to tell you about a trade. Today I'm going to break down a trade which I took during London session, and this trade was quite not disappointing also, and not it was not also out of my setup, but it was a very bad luck trade. As we all know that trading is a game of probabilities, and sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. The only thing you can do and only thing you can manage is your risk, and risk management only makes you money. And whether you lose or win, whether your win accuracy is less or low, if you have a proper risk management, then you will make money. But today I'm going to break down a trade, and I think in future times also it will help me, as this can be a memorable trade which I took today during London session. I guess, let me see, I think 17. Oh, okay. So during 5 o'clock means during in 5 o'clock 5 p.m. IST means during this trade was I took this trade, I executed this order during London and New York overlap session. As you know, there that in London session, in London Open, when the London session starts, there is huge volume kicks in, and also same goes for New York session. In New York session even more volume kicks in, but the time in which London session and New York session are overlap, I think in IST it is 5 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. So during these times there is a very high volume in the market, very high. So as you can see, let me now as you can see here, New York session is going on and it is 11:47 p.m. IST. So let me break down, and this is a MetaTrader platform in which I took the trade, and it was my, a normal trial funded account. So let's just jump into the trade without wasting any time, and let me tell you the reason behind taking this trade and how this trade became a losing one. But still, after kissing my stop loss, just after touching my stop loss, as you can see here, the stop loss here is not here, yeah, here, as you can see, the stop loss here is not touched by a body of a candle, but it is a wick of a candle, means market just kissed my stop loss and then ran back to my take profit after I got stopped out, and it also hit my take profit, as you can see here, but after I got stopped out. So without wasting any time, let me tell you the reason behind this trade. As you know, there is 5 o'clock according to my setup, London New York session overlap, so most of my orders I execute in those times. So in GBPUSD, this is a British pound and US dollar chart. As you can see, there is a clean range over here and market has to cover, and the price is covering also. There is no hesitation in the market, and I also took a trade here and it was a winning one, but I got out in this retracement as I have put a trailing stop loss, and it hit my stop loss, but yeah, I made money in that trade because I used trailing stop loss. So that trade, I will be not talking about that trade. I will specifically talk about this trade right here, and this was a 3.4 hour trade. This is a nice trade and it was a losing one, and why it became a losing trade, that will also I will explain you. So New York and London session overlapped, and the volume started to kick in. The huge volume, London session volume and New York session volume, combined volume started to kick in, and as you can see here, the market is in an uptrend, but the market is in an uptrend till here to here. You can see the market is in uptrend, but in this retracement zone, in this particular zone, you can see there are so many large wicks which market had left, and this depicts that there is a very huge liquidity. There was a very huge volume. There was a very huge volatility during this area, and I will never ever recommend any retail traders to take trade inside this area, whether if you are confirmed about your direction, whether you are confirmed about your setup, uh, but still then this is something I would avoid if I know that it is going to happen. But you are not God, you are not Jesus Christ, that nobody, even God also don't know what is going to happen next. So but hypothetically, if someone would say me, or if I would know hypothetically that it is going to happen next, still then I would not take the trade here, because it's a high volatility zone. As you can see, there are more chances of you know you get stopped out. So uh, as you can see, the market was in uptrend, and here the fair value gap, as we know, the fair value gap in this region, the price is most likely to reverse back, and somewhat, and the price is most likely to make some sort of retracement, small retracement, or the price is most likely to completely reverse back from the fair value gap zone. So this is a fair value gap zone, and market entered this zone with a full volume bullish candle, and in this candle was my confirmation candle, because this candle is more likely depicting that there is a higher probability to the price will start reversing from here. So this candle gave me a confirmation that price is most likely to start reverse from here. So this was one of the reasons. This was the one of my this is one of my reason to, sorry guys, I'm just stuttering, but this is one of my reason to take this trade. And also the second reason was, and this candle occurred in this fair value gap zone, from where the price starts, the most likely in the forex markets, in the currency markets, most likely the price starts reversing from the fair value gap zone. So first reason was the fair value gap zone. The price was started the price entered into fair value gap zone, so there is most likely for the price to reverse back from this zone. And the second reason was this doji candle, extremely very good doji candle. And after this doji candle occurred, as you can see, a bullish candle occurred with a full volume. And let me tell you that this wick, as you can see over here on the top of this bullish candle, this didn't occur until this occurred at a very last moment, due to high volatility. Till then the market, the candle started here, and it was forming a volume, very biased candle, I would say, which was completely showing that there is a power of bulls. And it is a London New York session overlap, so I anticipated price to move down and reach over here, from where the this you can see as a support or a demand zone over here, a small demand zone. So this is where my TP goes, and my stop loss goes around this, somewhere here. And I have no specific reason for stop loss. I didn't have a specific reason for stop loss because there was a very big wick over here, And I think this is where I made my mistake. I didn't put my stop loss at the right place that it should be. This was my main mistake in this trade. This trade was a bad luck, I know, but still then there are mistakes from my side, and behind every losing trade there are mistakes, otherwise it shouldn't be a losing trade. And there are also trades in which there are winning ones, but still the mistakes are there. So mistakes are everywhere. You should have to figure out yourself and work on them and improve, and you have to make sure that you will not repeat that in future, because if you repeat the same mistakes in future, then you are just gambling, bro. So this was one of my key mistake. I had the reason to put my stop loss over here, but didn't have the reason to put the I had the reason to put my take profit over here. Sorry, I mentioned stop loss. I had the reason to put my take profit over here, but I didn't have the reason to put my stop loss over here. So it was a, logicless stop loss. And I put the stop loss over here because I didn't want my stop loss to be so small, and also I didn't want my stop loss to be too big, because if it becomes too big, then this R multiple, as you can see, this decreases. If I will extend it up to here, then yeah, okay, the trade would be a winning one, I know, but there is a different psychology behind every trade before it completes. Before taking, as you can see here, okay, you have seen that the market came down and hit the take profit, and it should have been a sure short win. But just reverse back and think that market is around here. So at that time your psychology will be something different from now. It will be very different, because now you knew that this is going to happen and you had a complete overview. But at the past, when the market was here, you don't know what is going to happen, right? You don't know what is going to happen, whether the market is going to up or down. Otherwise the market can, like, okay, the market formed this candle, but there are probabilities, yeah, there are less probabilities, but there are also probabilities that market will again form a bullish candle over here and fill this wick and continue pushing up without any retracement, or without even a single bearish candle retracing this huge bullish movement. So this is the one of my mistakes, and the stop loss was over here. Yeah, so yeah, this is all about it, guys. This was a bad luck trade, but there are also mistakes from my side. So I make sure that I don't only post uh, the winning ones, but I will be posting my losing trades also, so that you learn from them and apply them, so that you can avoid the mistakes that I am making. And obviously it is also helping me that I am video journaling my trades, because I am very lazy to note down and track my journal with pen and paper or notepad, or whatever you say. But yeah, this is effective for me and you as well. And yeah, this was all about it, guys. See you in the next video. I hope this provides immense value and immense knowledge for your trading career, especially for those traders who are retail traders. So thank you, bye bye, peace out.